誰かを後にしても求めるものじゃないのだから見せかけの自分はそっと捨ててただありのままで
Okay. That was a terrible way to speak or introduce myself. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I did. Don't, hey! I know what I did, or lack thereof. I know. I'm gonna ignore that friend request. I have like to ignore that. Alright. Hello Crisis. Thanks for joining. Wait on you. Ah, hey Anna, thanks for joining. We're just things. Move you here. Here. Make sure that I refix the capture. Like that, there we go. Okay. Let's make sure the audio is good and we're just gonna get right into it. You know? I got nothing, man. It's been a while. I feel the inexperienced chat. I'm sorry. It's like I'm doing this for the first time again, except that wouldn't make sense. So I'm supposed to speak with confidence unlike I did back then. Anyway, it's the 15th of February. You guys ready for that? Look at that work. 16 Eden. Oh my god. That's really loud. Can you hear that? Chat, can you hear that? There's a buzzing sound. If I turn off that. Am I allowed to have my fan on? I'm gonna take it as a yes. Can't hear it right now? Good, alright. Let's continue as we are. Turn off the lights in the house. It's 4 in the morning. We're at the Emmy residence with a few hours left until dawn. Until dawn, huh? Okay. We have our plan. There's nothing else to discuss. We just need to go to the battlefield and carry out each of our responsibilities. Good game. Good game? Yeah. There's no guarantee we'll come back safely. Well, until now it's been a reoccurring event. This time there is no guarantee we'll return. So I need to make sure to turn off all of the lights in my house. Oh, someone's standing in the garden. Oh yeah, chat, I know this is kind of out of left field, but I watched the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya today. Yeah, that movie's pretty fucking good. Which means I finished the whole series. It was pretty damn good. I loved it. I recommend it. I can see why it was so popular back in like 2006 when it came out. I can see why. Loved it. Buddy, yeah, it was a good ending. The question I probably is, oh, who's your favorite character? It's Yuki. It's the alien. She's pretty goddamn cool. I can't deny it. Can't deny it. Blonde girl gazes up at the night sky. Nothing in particular. Seba? What are you doing? Can't believe this. Oh my god, Minute! Hi! It's Peak. Yeah, hi! Thanks for joining. I'd say I'm sorry again that I was just gone for a fucking week. It's never in the plans for that shit to happen. It just does, okay? And all I can do is just say, man, I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time. dirt here. There you go. There's a dirt on you, chat. I got rid of it for you. Yeah, but... Good. I hope so. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I'm gone for like... I mean, even on the weekends, honestly. When I'm gone for like at least 2 days, it's like, man, ain't nobody give a fuck once I start up again. Nobody's gonna give a shit when I come back. Like, I miss a day. Like, I miss Wednesday. It's like, bruh, nah. Different ending from the UBW anime or not? Wait, what do you mean by that? Because I don't remember the ending. That's the... I mean, I guess? Whatever that entails. It's 2 endings in UBW. Oh, shit. So, you know what? Dude, tell me when I should save. If there's a point where I have to save before something, it's determined, tell me that, and then I'll save before then. We'll just gonna do one and then do the other. So I'm down to do both, yeah. Do both in one go. But yeah, I'm down for that. See, that's just me in a very gentle voice. When we first met, you looked at this house with a different expression. Zero points to unlock. Oh. That's why you kept yelling at me to get the... So that's where you kept yelling at me to go back and make saber choices. That's where you kept yelling at me to get saber choices. Oh. So how? If you want to, of course. Okay, so if we... Which ending do... If I go back, which ending do we get then? Like, if I go back, get some points, which ending is that going to be? The new one? Or the anime one? The new one. Alright, bro, you had me. You just gotta say where we load, bro. Because trust me, I saved at every single choice since the fucking start, man. It's alright. You just gotta say which choice we go to. Of course, the true goat. Yeah, you shouldn't say which choice, because I saved every single choice. So you just gotta say which one, like on which day and all that. Wait, I say that, but say which school or not? Which day was that again? Was that this one? No. No, that's not it. What's this? No. That was not it. It's in her somewhere. It's in her somewhere. Yeah, it's in her somewhere. Where's this rider? Fusion is cooking. Did I not? I was trying to save it back here, right? I did not. Did I cook it shit? Did that right? Oh, hey, Angela. Yeah, we're looking for the choice to bring Saber to school. Which I already did in the Saber route, but apparently we're going to need to do it for the UBW as well, for a new ending. And I would like to see this new ending. Not that I remember the anime ending, but I do like to see whatever this new one is. But yeah, I've been doing alright. I've been doing alright. I'm sorry I missed all last week. Pretty much. But I appreciate you stopping by. Where? Because this is... he killed a child? I mean... what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Fuck, when did that happen again? When did we take her to school, bro? I don't remember. Shit. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, Angelo. Day 10? Thank you. Because I always worry as I said earlier, I was worried when I'm like gone for like even like for Wednesdays. Despite that being a free day, where I don't have to, I still worry. 2, 8. Listen, Dollars will read this. Guess I'll go talk to Saber. Yeah, I always worry when I'm gone for like any extended period of time, which is like 2 days.
私の好きな食べ物ですか?
So, to put it lightly, yeah, I sometimes can't relax on the weekends. It's great. Done the math, or Evan. I nod. When I came to the dojo, my body is so numb. I can't spar with Saber, and I don't feel like talking about the serious things going on right now. So I ask her about her preferences for future reference. Really, I just want to get to know her.
おかしなことを聞くのですね。私には分かりかねますが、何か大きな意味があるのでしょうか?
What do you mean by this, Shiro? I don't... Shiro, what do you talk... Why do you give a... Why should you care about my favorite foods?
ね。いや、別に大した意味はないよ。セイバーはあんまり好き嫌いを口にしないから、喜んでもらえているか不安になっただけ。
Too lazy as Mitch. Yeah, I mean... Crisis, you should play Kagetsu Toy without a guide. It would wonders for me.
どんな料理が好みなのか知っておけば、セイバーが苦手なものを避けられるだろう。
それは誤解です、シロ。シロの用意する食事に問題などない。
I'm ever touching... Yes, you got it, eventually. Eventually you gotta. Remade. It won't.
私は満足していますし、仮に何かあまり考えられないのですが、調理の仕方がまずい時があったとしても不満などありません。
I mean, okay, I say it won't. At some point, I guess. Maybe. Maybe we can play changes and watch it seriously. Well, I can tell that Saber enjoys my food. Got to hear that, but...
しかしだな。やっぱり嫌いなものを出されたら嫌だろう。せっかく作るんだから、美味しく食べてもらいたいし、セイバーの弱点も知っておきたい。
Actually, I really don't know if they would remake KT. Because it's just a fan disc. I don't see them doing that, I'm gonna be honest. It's such an out there obscure thing. They'd have to change so much. The amount of rewriting they'd have to do. And removing of things and adding out of bit. And if they were to voice the whole thing, that's actually a lot of fucking work. Any Avenger certain predicting a women's ability?
そんなものを知ってどうするというのです、シロは。
I don't think so. There might be some... Might be craft dozens. So, yeah. Honestly, Angel, the best I want to hope for is they just incorporate like things from KT into Red Garden, like the side stories. Have you ever learned seeing the script? Bruh! What the fuck is this? I don't have any lines? What the fuck? I make noises? What?
そりゃ参考資料として覚えておく。セイバーが
Yeah, that's what I mean.
とは思えないけど、一応聞いておくに越した
Shit
ことは
like
ない
that.
からな。
Yeah, the best thing I hope for with Red Garden, or with any KT content, just add those story additions into Red Garden. Like Red Demon God Pillar, Tempe. That's really fucking, that one's really important, man. That one's really important for, you know, lore in K in the Akya Hisui Quagga route. That shit's pretty important. So maybe you should put it in there. Same goes for you know. Yeah, Red Demon God should not be a fucking side story. It is so important. Like, oh my god, that story is way too important to be a side bit.
どうにも合点がいかぬのですが、私が答えることで、
I'm forgetting the
今
name
後
of some
食
of the
事が
other
さらに
ones.
向上したりするのでしょうか。
But the one that I keep thinking of is the drinking, dreaming, dreaming, you know the one, the last bonus one you unlock, that one. I keep thinking about that one, like, they got it. Drinking, dreaming moon, thank you. That one, sure they'll incorporate it in some way, right?
好き嫌いがはっきり分かれば、
Sure.
とても立てやすくなるし、今よりいくらか上手くなると思うけど。
Because I don't see them writing Chiki the way they did him in the original. I don't see them making him out to be like he is. I see them changing, I don't know, not like changing his character completely or anything, by adding a lot more depth to his character. Not that his character didn't have any depth in the first place, it does. His character is absolutely fucking wonderful. He's one of my favorites. I love Shiki's character so much. Not Tono Shiki, but capital Shiki. I love his character so much. But I really hope to add depth. I hope they add depth from Drinking Dreamy Moon, or like additions or things that were written in Drinking Dreamy Moon and added on to his character in Red Garden, because like it's so that part that wasn't written by Nasu, which is the crazy part. That's not written by Nasu, but that is such important like character writing for him to understand who he is. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe. Yeah, as long as Chiki stays like, again, kimono Chiki, not you know, not Tono Shiki that we know and love, you know, all that Mr. Guy's a depth perception and all that, but it's like kimono Shiki. Bro, I know he's got some weird shit going on with him, but like, yeah. That's true, man. That's true. he did do that. This is straight politely. Yeah, it's the remake isn't like shy from doing like from writing not erotic, but like getting down to the fucking point of like, oh yeah, he bit our good boob, like he licked her breasts, yeah, he did this, he said this, he's thinking that, like, they don't shy away from that kind of writing, they just don't show it, right? It's more of a tell, don't show. I know you should always show, don't tell, I get it, but remake is more about telling you than showing you, like, especially in those kind of situations. So I see them not ruining his character anyway. They should probably just improve him, which I hope, because he's a dear boy. I know he seems like an absolute fucking scumbag in OG, but I swear he's a sweet kid. Drinking Dream Moon taught me that he's a sweet kid. He did nothing wrong, man. Akabuba? Yeah, when Shiki bit it in the alleyway, you know. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, bro, got freak in the alleyway, you know. I feel like she's pumped up like she's about to start a match. Okay. She urges me on. This is an unexpected turn of events, but I was just sit up straight. Good to know. Honestly, all this KT talk chat, I'll do my best to see if we can do some Tsukihime on Wednesday for the 100% thing. So y'all better be there. Yeah, he's not as tone deaf, but like, I mean, that scene, the alleyway, is still there, obviously in the remake, but you know, it's toned down a little bit. Because it's like, there's a point where it's a bit excessive in what he's writing, and I think he understands that in the way it's written in the remake. That scene in the alleyway. It's still like, it's creepy, terror. It's still creepy, icky, and you know, like, you're supposed to still hate the scene. Obviously, it's a horrible situation because Margaret is getting literally assaulted. So it's still as horrible as it's meant to be, but it's toned down in a way that it's like, okay, it's still like horrible, but it's got some taste to it. That's not what I mean. It's refined. Yeah, it's fuck you up, right? It's mess you up, right? Actually, the fact I've seen 3 different versions of that dialogue is fucking hilarious to me. In the OG, it's rape you. In the fan translation, Tsukimate, it's fuck you up. And in the official translation, it's mess you up. So it's like, bro, just fucking pick one. It's like, bro, just pick one, man. For fuck's sake, just pick one. That shit was funny to me when I saw that. When I read it in the living room, it's like, oh, that says mess you up. Oh, man. But the one I read, it said fuck you up. But alright.
そちらも問題ありません。運動した後の刺激はありがたい。
To be fair, though, Chiki didn't need to say that. Bro can barely walk. Like, bro, why did he say that? Like, deadass. Like, bro, why did he say that?
甘からどっちも OK と。じゃあもうちょっと細かく言って青物はいける口か？
Yeah. Yeah, I do get it's the same cries. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But I think, fuck you. Given the situation, Shiki just swearing at Ciel and just saying, if you don't get out of my way, I'll fuck you up. I'm like, he's angry. He's pissed off. He wants to help Awkward. She's getting in the way, and he's just fucking exhausted, angry, and just wants to get this shit over with. So him swearing would have been just fine. What was the scene, by the way? This scene? Or the, it's in the tail end of the arc route, where, Arc goes up to fight Roa on her own, and then Shiki's like waking up his bed because Ciel took it back home. He was really hurt and all that, and he wakes up like, oh, I gotta go help her, and Ciel stops her, and he's like, hey, if you don't get out of my way, I'll fuck you up, or some shit. And he's like, huh, you in that condition, please. That's the scene.
いけます。菜食主義というわけではありませんが、みずみずしい野菜は食事
Exactly, like after he got stabbed, yeah. In the OG, it was I'll rape you. I don't know why, but sure, he was not in a condition to even make such a threat. In the fan translation, it was fuck you up, and in the official, it's mess you up.
じゃあ反対に肉類はどうだ？鶏、豚、牛と苦手なのがあったら言ってくれ。あと調理方法も好きなのがあったらどうぞ。
Exactly, I'm like, bro, Shiki, you, that's not, come on, man. Yeah, alright. Why'd you say that? Come on. I'm gonna go to a program move if you don't help me save the woman I love, I'll rape you. Yeah, but MC Nasu was writing whatever. He really was. Also, Angelo, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that was even in the manga. They kept that in the manga? Really? They actually kept that dialogue in there. That's... Hey, fair enough, I guess. Alright.
シローが調理してくれたものは全て驚くほど美味しかったので、今後も自由に作ってほしい。
Alright, you got it.
そうなんだ。ちょっと本題からはそれるけど、セイバーのいたところの料理ってどんなんだったんだ？
She don't remember, chat. What a meals like that you had back in the day? That's a good question. Hey, what's with the face? Better think it over.
いや、じゃあそのうまいまずいの感想とかならどうかな？
British food moment. True. Pure managers. To be fair, Angelo, reading the Tsukimi manga isn't actually a bad idea. Because, yeah, sure, it's just the arc route. Start to finish, it's just the arc route, which, that's fine, right? That's fine. But some of the bits in the manga did actually get incorporated into the remake. Like the awkward confession scene. When she's jumping from roof to roof, screaming out a confession. That's in the manga first. That's where it showed up first. And then the remake, they put it in the remake. I think because Nasu said he really liked the additions that the manga made to the story, and he added those into the remake. I know that scene was added. Yeah, Awkward's confession scene and going across the moon, absolute fucking cinema. I'm so happy the manga did that, so Nasu saw it and put it in the game. I'm so happy, because that scene's fucking amazing. I love that sequence. Absolutely fantastic. British food moment. British food moment, and ain't no fucking way. No! Ain't no way! Fucking goddamn Minna was right. She's muttering. An opinion full of hatred.
Wow, Mambo!
Absolute Mambo moment. It's all like Saber to be so openly negative. But it feels like a flow of dissatisfaction with the incompetence of an individual and the self-hatred of not being able to correct them. Damn, so she ate garbage, absolutely hated it, and still didn't think to change it. Nasu is a French agent. Real. Why do you think he made Noel such a banger character? Eating breakfast. Say, but damn, this shit ass. But I'm not gonna correct him anyway. Or the fact that she didn't even take the chance to correct them.
そその
To be fair, though, that does explain why she Jeddas just eats anything in the modern era. Like, as Saber's in this era, she eats fucking anything, dude. Because anything in this world is much better than what the fuck she used to eat.
とにかく話を戻そう。最後のカテゴライズとして魚
Oh,
介
that's
類は
fucking
なんだ
hilarious.
魚料理は結構出してたけど貝類はまだ食べてないよなそういえば
そうですね。私もあまり口にしたことはありませんが、海産物は体にいい。食すまでの手間を
The
考慮しない
labor.
のなら、好きな食べ物に入るでしょう。
Ah, yes. The food's great, but actually making it is the worst part. Of course, the king would bitch about making the food. That's such a king thing to say. Of course. Your royalty is showing, Saber. Your royalty is showing. Okay. It's both sweet and spicy, and it's fine vegetables, meat, and fish. Maybe 600s cooking and seasoning, like maybe some salt and whatever. Herbs you got from foraging to modern day cooking is like because it's hard to do. You're fucking right. God, you're so right. You just be fucking 600 eating the most dog shit food you could have imagined. I mean, this gets to the pinnacle. This is about as good as it's gonna get. Modern age. Just have a cupcake, and it's the best thing you ever had. Literally blows your fucking mind that this cupcake is better than anything you ever had. Your 5-star meal in this year 600 do not compare to a modern day cupcake. Think about that. That's just hilarious.
聞き方が悪かったそういえばどうしてもダメな食べ物ってある
Baby not coughing? Yeah, cause that's so God no, it's a hydrogen bomb, please understand. It is a hydrogen bomb crisis. That baby is fucking dead. We took away the cough to give it some benefit, but realized it's the 600s. Nah, that baby's fucked. No asthma though? Sure, but it's still dying.
いえ、その心配は無用ですしろ。私に嫌いなものなどありません。
Except cooking in your own country. Well, I don't want to say this after asking so much, but I'm starting to feel like these questions were meaningless.
なるほど
Except meat.
なんだつまりセイバーは何でも食べるってこと
はい。美味しいものなら分け隔てなくいただきます。
Well, that's subjective, Saber. Something tasting good is subjective.
こと食事に関して私に弱点はないのです。
But okay. The puzzle level with pride. So then, as I learned one thing on these questions, at least, that, well, if I get lazy and put in less effort into making meals, I'm not sure how Sable will react. Yeah. Now, I need to get myself together and go talk about serious stuff with Tosaka. Oh, brother. Yes. 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 New save. God, that's what to say. Scared the hell out of me. Oui. This doesn't matter, right? Does this matter? This probably doesn't matter. Blood is not French. Half French. Oui. Honestly, Angelo, I know when it happened. It's it's hard to say like what sparked me to read it, cause it was a one stream, before Evo. Before Evo 2 years ago, the last time Tabloon was at Evo, I was just streaming all actors again, and I was talking about how I would never read a visual novel. Like that was the first like point in time, I think I talked about visual novels. It was saying that I didn't want to, like, I'd never read them. They'd bore me to death. They're boring as fuck. Why would I want to read something when I could just play something like an actual video game? Play an actual game. So it's like, and then that week passed, and then I watched Evo, and then I can't remember if I watched Garden of Sinners before that. Mind you, had I watched it before? I don't remember the spark. I really don't remember the spark, honestly, Angelo. But I know I watched Garden of Sinners in Discord VC. I was gonna stream the whole thing, but that didn't work out. So I chose to just do it all in a Discord call with a small group. And then I guess somewhere along the line after that, I decided to, after Evo weekend, I decided to stream Tsukihime. I couldn't tell you what sparked it. It could be wanting to learn more about, I don't know. Because I played Melty before. I just never had interest in the actual, like, source material. I just thought Melty was fun to play. And I played Edge again, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know some of these. I recognize some of these characters. And then I watched Garden of Sinners, and that was pretty cool. I knew, and then the one thing happened, I guess, and then boom, I played Tsukihime on stream number 57, and the rest is history. We'll just go for the same one, I guess. Doesn't matter, right? So, Angelo, that's about the only answer I can give you. I don't mind the off-topic question. I don't mind it at all. Where it's like, yeah, that's what I could. Yeah, that's about the best answer I can give you. Like, it just happened. That's it. It just happened. I suddenly decided I'm gonna read it, and then it became my favorite game, piece of fiction of all fucking time. And so for that, wake up to August in my bed for real. Yo, same, but it's Noel. Same, but it's the French lady instead. But yeah, I mean that's my answer for your question. It might have been something in Garden of Sinners that made me want to read it, but or some of the lore bits, and I wanted to read more or learn more about the universe and all that. Yeah, like that's about it. It was just like suddenly I just like, okay, I guess I'll read it for stream. I'll do it, sure. I forget the conversation I had or anything like that at all. It just happened. And then, yeah, it became my favorite thing that's ever been fucking made into existence. And then I met the lovely Noelle, and god fucking damn has that woman consumed my life. I refuse, bro. That's fair. That's fair, man. Honestly. So damn, you only read it like 5 years ago. Damn. That's fair. Again, I just until Tsukihime, I never had interest in visual novels. Which now that I've read Tsukihime, I read all the other things, Mihoyo, OG, plus disc, KT, this. Dude, I fucking love visual novels. Dude, it's one of my favorite genres in gaming, dude. God, this genre is so fucking cool. I love this genre so much, bro. Fucking White Album, pretty damn good. Magikoi, pretty damn fucking good. Like, please read Magikoi if you haven't. It's so fucking good. And then the new one that we got in the chopping block. What's it called again? Mojika. It's super fucked up sounding, but like it's probably gonna be good. Yes, Crisis. It was 5 years ago since the world went into a complete fucking wacko shit. Yes, that was 5 years ago. We gotta deal with it. Yeah, we'll just save over this one. I tried to think about it too much. That it was 5 years ago. Read my stuff as a mood. It was Meet Up with Tosuke, right? Yes. Not yet. Now we go help. Yeah, help on masters. But yeah, man. What a turning point. not 3 years ago, 2 years ago, man. Reading Suki, man. What a turning point in my life that was. Holy shit. Every time I think back to that point, it's like, damn. My whole fucking life changed because of this one event. That's fucking crazy. Stop him, bro. This fucking scene. Alright. On the one condition, bro. Leave Ren alone. Do not try to flirt with Tosaka. What the fuck? Okay. Milady. Exactly. Damn, chat. This reading visual novels is so fun, chat. Look at this. We almost finished the visual novel. Isn't this crazy? Television with the Nasuverse. Fucking real. Except I love it. No, the chat. Honestly, yeah. I love it so much. And then there's Fate. I love Nasuverse, but then there's Fate. I mean, I guess I'll tolerate you. I guess. I suppose I'll tolerate you. You have your cool moments. I'll give you that. It's spite, okay? It's spite the fact that the others aren't as popular. Or as prominent when it comes to things getting released. I'm sorry, man. I want Red Garden. That's what I want. Red Garden, man. What you want from me? I want Mihoyo 2, and I want Red Garden. What? I'm sorry that I want my game's story to continue. And you're getting your continuance to Heart Reaction. Like, we know Heart Reaction is coming out. We didn't know you're gonna get your continuance this year. Like, fuck! We never know when I'm gonna get mine. Hate Fate. I was randomly reading a crossword fan which sure is in a different world. I've never had this great character shows character. I read the visual novel. So short, this man has become already my new favorite character ever. Really? I do really like Shiro. He is a very interesting character. I still don't know everything about him, obviously. I haven't read Heaven's Feel, so I still don't know everything about his character. But yeah, honestly, he's getting something positive from it, real. But yeah, Shiro's a great character. I love his character. I really like his character. And he's so set in his. Honestly, it's kind of inspiring how set he is in his hero of justice dream and goal of becoming a hero of justice. Like, yes, despite how clinically fucking insane it is, I still think it's, like, admirable. Which records for posterity? Go for it. It's peak in visual novels. Okay. I mean, it helped. To be fair, Crisis, it helps getting the internal monologuing. It helps getting the actual monologues. My Xeno games. Well, you're into Nasaverse too, Ane. You've been here from the start too. Don't lie now. This one, right? 2? Yeah. Let's go talk to Saber. And if we defeat Gilgamesh, Saber will still be gone since this fight is over. Saber will destroy the hologram with her own hands and release herself from her duty as a servant. The moment comes, I won't be able to see her anymore. This will be our last conversation. Before we head out into our last battle, I want to make sure we left something... Excuse me. I want to make sure we left something tangible behind for the two of us.
Shiro, どうしたのです？こんなところに。
Yeah. As long as I've got into the visual novel, Angela, am slow but surely, I'm writing off the animes. Like, the Stay Night anime, Dean Stay Night, it's fine until they fuck up and don't adapt the Saber Route anymore. It's pretty much, they just stop adapting Saber Route and start doing other shit. It's generally fine at that point. Yes, it's missing the inner monologues, but I still think it's a fine adaptation until that point. And then the UBW, I mean, it's flashy, pretty to look at, and it's got cool music, and it's nah, man. Like, is it good for those who really, really cannot be fucked to read a 100-hour visual novel? Like, is it a fun way to experience Fate, especially like this route? Like, is it fine? Yes. It's still a fine way to experience Fate by watching UBW. It's fine. You're missing out on like 70% of the fucking context and character writing for Shiro. But yes, it's fine. But that's, to be fair, Andrew, that's just a me thing. Because I like Saber a lot. Saber's my favorite route. Saber Route's my favorite. But so I just like Dean Stay Night because A, it's focused on Saber, and I really like Saber, and sound crazy, I prefer the art style they used. I prefer the art style Dean used because it looks closer to, you know, this. It looks closer to this than UBW. I don't really like the UBW Heavensfield art style that Ufotable uses. Sure, it looks like modern Taguchi, but well, I'm a sticker for old shit, so. But yeah, we all try to forget about the forbidden one. Okay, so we agree on that, yeah. Dean has a better art style and atmosphere than Ufotable. Yes, okay, we do agree on that, okay. Okay, I just want to get that across, yeah. Dean has the art style and atmosphere so much better than Ufotable. Again, the Dean one is a bit of a guilty pleasure, I guess, yeah, because it's Saber Route and all that. So it's, you know, especially, thank you, God, the Dean Stay Night OST is so fucking good. God damn, it's so good. Except for the one time, except chat. For the one time the Ufotable anime uses a Tsukihime song, that's the only time I'm like, okay, this OST's kind of banger, but not because he uses a Fate song, he uses a Tsukihime song for some reason, and I always find it hilarious. Honestly, Minnie, you're fucking right. UFO cooks 95% of the K&K movies. Obviously, no, someone's gonna bitch about the future, not future redeemed, future something, the one with the guy who can see the future and all that shit. And if the art style doesn't look as good as it did before, it looks shit now. It's like, it's because of the setting, it's the atmosphere and setting. It's not meant to be super serious anymore. So that's why it looks less serious, because it's not meant to be. But yeah, Ufotable nailed Garden State. Garden State is a great movie series. Like, new art style. Well, that's for Crisis. Everyone likes different things. I think Fate. This shit with Strange Fake, real. Yeah, all that. The thing I expect from also is now it's Red Garden. I think that I heard I was seeing a Flash game before I got shut down 21. When I heard that nostalgia hit hard for me. Damn. Felt like that Nasu copy the story that Nasu wrote. But yeah, man. That Dean's Day got some bangers. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't know about you, but Dissolution, the first opening in Dean's Day night, I'm sorry, but that's like still the best opening. Out of every Fate opening of like UBW and all that, like, yeah, Dissolution is still the best one. I'm gonna be honest. The first one is still the best one.
いえ、そのようなことはないのです。
And I love the 2010 remix that they have as well. That one's fantastic. The ones are good, like, you know, I don't know the name of the songs, but the ones for UBW and Zero, they're fine. I like them. But that Brave Shadow and Ideal White and I forget the names of them. They're good. Hemisphere Vita opening. It's called like Heavenly Earth, isn't it? I do have that on my playlist, and yeah, that outside of like that might be my second favorite Fate opening. That one is so another heaven. Excuse me, another heaven. That song, man, that song is so fucking good. So you have fun, chat. All right, Cresses, bye bye. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
私もちょうどシローの顔が見たかったので嬉しいのですが。
Oh.
そのシローはリンの部屋に行ったものと思いまして。
Damn.
なんで俺が遠坂の部屋に行くんだ？別に呼ばれてないぞ、
俺。But yeah, when we get to the Heavensfield route, chat, I'm gonna play the opening, obviously. I'm gonna let the opening play, but I'm gonna be blacking out the screen, because again, I don't want the spoilers, because I'm told Heavensfield opening, yeah, I'm told it's got like spoilers on spoilers type shit. So again, I'll play it, but I'll just do this. For you guys, I'll do this, and for me, I'll just put the Streamlabs over the actual screen, so I can't see it. Like, I'll make sure I don't see it. But I want to listen to the song though. I want to hear the music though. Hisui, she is not gonna be enough, bro. This is not enough to block. Actually, it might be. This might actually be enough to block it out. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that might be enough actually.
そうですね。私が勝手に思い込んでいただけですから気にしないでください。
I see Saber's developing feelings for Shiro, and it makes you sad this isn't her route anymore.
ただその方がいいと思ったのですが、こういうのも老婆心というのでしょうか。
Also, again, I think I said this last week. With Saber's attitude, I feel that her attitude change really feels like out of left field. And I get why. It's not her route, so things just happen. But it's like, damn, you switched up on Shiro real fucking quick, didn't you? Saber's acting even more weird. Not sure why, but I do feel like her face would get infinitely redder if I leave her be. So I decided to ask.
どうしたんだよ、セイバー。なんかおかしいぞ、お前。なんかあったのか？
Did something happen?
おかしいところなどありません。私はただ戦いに備えて英気を養っているだけです。そういうシロこそどうしたのです？夜明けまで仮眠を取り、万全の状態で竜道寺に向かうのではないのですか？
Puts it like that, it's really hard to say directly to her face that I just wanted to spend time with her. I can't say that.
俺も眠れなくてさ。どうせ起きてるなら、セイバーとお茶でも飲もうかなって。
Go straight to the point.
ほら、遠坂のやつはなんか忙しそうだから。
Exactly. I didn't really think too much and just told her how I felt.
お茶ですか？あと数時間もしないうちに、あの英雄王に挑むというのに。
Yeah.
どうせお互い緊張して休めないんだろ。
Mm-hmm.
なら付き合えよ、セイバー。 とびっきりのお茶をご馳走するから。
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
はい喜んでお付き合いしますシロ
Chat, I just want to be known. I would kill countries to have Saber make this expression. I would slaughter millions if it meant Saber looking at me like that. I just want to be known. It seems immoral. Oh, for that smile. Exactly, I would murder millions, chat. I don't think you understand. You might be wondering, for Saber, you'd kill millions? What about Noel? Well, I'd kill billions. That's the difference. For Noel, it's billions. I'm making this planet extinct, if necessary. Just so you know. Just so you know. You're satisfied dying the next day like this? Damn. True, I mean, after seeing that, yeah. What about Hisui? That's not fair, man. A million more than Saber. Get Saber wants me personally. I get it though. Thing is, the best part is, Minion, I can't say anything against it because it's like, yeah, I get it. Akia, 100% get it. Saber, 100% get it. I get it. Absolutely understand. I must strike while the iron is hot. I went back to the kitchen and brought a pot of the Chinese tea that I bought just for this occasion. I think I'll treat Saber to it. So there you go. And then again, true end. Angela, don't remind me, man. Oh, God. I'm not ready to see that again. I'm really fucking not. God, dude, I'm not. The music, because, chat, you know they're making a new track for that scene. Chat, you know they're making a new track just for that scene, right? Like, you know they're going to. And I'm not fucking ready. Best ending. It might just be, honestly. Like, even counting remake, I genuinely think Kawaku's ending might be, like, top 3, but it's not number 3. The old skull soldier, fucking literally. One of my 100% my favorite. That's honestly, yeah. Yeah, Angelo, you weren't there for my OG playthrough, Angelo, but like every high, what's up, pinnacle? No, that's not. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's not pinnacle peak. I mean, cause every big moment. There you go. Every high point in the original, dude, bruh. The main theme kicked in, and the CG's on screen. Some big just got revealed, happened, whatnot, whatever. I was in shambles. I'm crying little wet cat every fucking time. Like, goddamn, every time. Not missed even once. So yeah, I'm with you on that. The remake is going to fucking crush me. August directly caused the deaths of innocent people? Yes, and we forgive her for it. In the end, we enjoyed the tea together and nothing else happened. Didn't strike up a conversation, now I'm in a short exchange of phrases. What about your channel? I'll check in for blind single players about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I caught up to your blind. I started to follow you on Twitch. Oh, wait, you watched my entire Tsukihime remake playthrough? Oh shit. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. I love hearing that. Makes all the uploading worth it. I mean, it is, but it's like, damn, that makes it worth it. Most of it, but yeah. That's good to hear. I'd ask how far you got, but I wouldn't blame if you didn't actually finish all of it. I mean, hey, it's a lot of fun. It's like, what, 39 streams? They're all like hours long, so I don't blame you. Unhinged, they were. And then we mellowed out a little bit later on, and it's like, oh, yeah, this should peak. But that one, the one that still sticks out to me, it's the one that's most viewed. Still sticks out to me. I forget the what day it is, but the that scene with Ciel in the tea room. To this day, man. That one still sticks out to me. No, it's the second most viewed one. The most viewed is actually the first one. When I first started playing it. But yeah. That one. The January 4th one. Bro, the fact that was the first stream of the year and I'm left so crushed like that at the start of the year, I'm like, bro, have mercy. That's how I'm starting off 2024? Fuck, dude. God, what a way to start the year, huh? Jesus. So we sat there and stared at the JoJo. It's a short few days, but we exchanged quality time here. I think this while staring at the wooden floor. John played through, you play from Akin, he's serious about the true endings and the entirety of quality. Oh, you mean OG? Oh. I thought you meant, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you meant the remake one, but you meant OG. Okay, that's fair. I'm glad it's still a long playthrough, still a long one. But yeah, man, God, OG, I don't care that thing is, like, 25 fucking years old. Read it. If anyone was watching this VOD and are still considering it, it's like, it's an argument to remake for her. Okay. Skip Ciel, let's go. I can't believe it. When remake Ciel has my best, I believe Ciel remake has my best moments. I firmly believe my best reactions are in the Ciel remake route, but you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, because that's when I start. Yeah, that's when I start liking Noel. So, of course I'd say that. That's bias kicking in. That's when I like Noel. What else hate Ciel? Yeah, sir. I like her route because Noel's in it. Yes, sir.
Shiro, そろそろリンのところに。彼女のことですから、新しい考えがまとまっているでしょう。
But yeah, man, I was saying, a couple seconds ago, if anyone's watching this VOD, and you somehow haven't read visual novels, or you only read Fate, read the original Tsukihime. Yes, it's got 18 plus NSW scenes. You can skip them. You don't have to look at them. You don't have to read it out like them. They're not important. Like, aside from that, I really recommend reading them. It doesn't matter how fucking old it is. Do not listen to him. Don't listen to Ane. Read it. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter if it's 25, 26, 27 years old. Read the visual. It's free. It's on a browser. It's free. Now it even tells you how many points you have for certain routes. Like, it's giving you information that the game usually doesn't give you. It's such a good way to experience it. Obviously, as a character, it's just that her route and OG stuff's bad to remember, but apparently they really fixed a lot of issues with that. Yeah, like Noel. You're absolutely right, Angelo. Like, including Noel. Absolutely right. Because yeah, reading OGCL and then reading OG Arc, it's like, I see going from OG Arc to CL gives CL a bad impression, but going from OG CL to Arc, I feel like mellows out both, and it's like, okay, both are fine. Both fine. Choosing my fans raw out like that one more chapter in Mahoyo. Ain't no fucking way. Both sorts of cowards. Real. Fucking got them. They got them big extra chapter in Mahoyo. Got them hate that chapter. I love that one. The last big extra chapter. I fucking love that one. The murder mystery. Stand up and leave the dojo. See you soon.
ご機嫌斜めなセイバーのマスターの様子を見てくれ。
Damn, man. The dojo as Saber says goodbye to me. In the end, that was our last time spent together. Yours Penguin Alice, it must be peak, you're fucking right. Nothing tangible was left behind between us. There were neither promises nor warmth that would sear into my memory. Couldn't create a single sign to remind me that Saber was indeed here. Some more riddle? Yes, please! I want more riddle so fucking bad. But I have a feeling perhaps that's for the best. Those left behind will eventually end up being a fading memory. So I'll make sure I keep the memories of the simple times we've spent together close to my heart. God, I want more riddles so bad.
おい、父坂、起きてるか？
Bro, come on. Mario 2, man. Where is it? Knock on the door.
起きてるわよ。そっちこそ寝なくていいの？さっきまで道場でセイバーと仲良く話してたみたいだけど。
なんだ、見てたのか、父坂。
You were watching?
そっか。客間から道場は丸見えだもんな。それなら父坂も来ればよかったのに。どうせ起きてるなら3人でお茶にした方がよかっただろ？
Someone's jealous, right?
まあいいけど、すごく良くないけど。とりあえず上がんなさいよ。ちょうどあんたのところに行こうと思ってたところだから。
Yeah? She's kind of irritated at something.
わかった。お邪魔する。
So wondering what she's thinking, I entered the room and slowly closed the door behind me.
余裕あるじゃない。セイバーと何してたのよ、あんた。
Whoa. She closed on me as soon as we see each other.
いや、何って、お茶飲んでただけだ。
Just drinking tea, bro, relax.
これから戦いがあるっていうのに、稽古なんかするわけないだろ。余分な体力使えないんだから。
余分な体力って。そうよね。余分な体力なんて。
Tosuke, what is going through your mind? Because you're... What is going through your mind, lady? Like, deadass. What do you think I do with Saber? Come on now. Huh? Why did you get quiet all of a sudden?
父坂、もしかして今すごく不機嫌か？
I don't know what she's going to say, but it doesn't hurt to ask. What do you think? Not as he yelled at me, but I really am curious, so I ended up asking her anyway. However...
別にそういうわけじゃないわ。
Well, now she's making me even more confused.
父坂、お前熱でもあるのか？
Wait, how much is this going to be the same as the first time we read this? Or will I know when it's not the same?
ないわよ。もういいから座って。
I suppose I'll know one.
これからギルガメッシュ対策を何にも思いつかないあなたのためにやってあげるんだから。
Alright! Jeez! The hanky-panky according to Tozuka written, apparently. The threesome. Ah, shit! It drags me inside the room and locks the door, and slowly moves back into the room. Anyway, I start to move toward the center of the room. Personally had it then, thank you. Facing toward Wait, we already had a threesome though, in Sibiro. Into a Tozuka, I sit down across from her. And somehow we're both not saying a word. This feels awkward.
父坂、ギルガメッシュのことなんだが。
わかってるわよ。セイバーと戦わせたくないって言うんでしょ。セイバーには優しいのよね、ヘミヤ君。
Wait, Menon, is all of this going to be white text? Is there actually anything in here that I haven't read?
あのな、そういう話じゃないだろう。
The child of the abused sister? True.
単にセイバーじゃあいつとは相性が悪いから配置換えをするべきだって話だ。足止め役のセイバーが倒されたら次に狙われるのは遠坂なんだから。
じゃあ配置換えって言うけどどうするつもりよ。
To be fair, Menon, the participants, we could add Fujine to the mix. We could do that.
私はパスよ。あの金ピカ、金に焼かせて大魔術の武装をまとってるし。
Alright.
私じゃセイバー以上に相性が悪いわ。
Alright, she is still comatose, isn't she? That's not fair. She's still unconscious. She's right. I just can't forget those eyes. What just Gase was trying to tell me? Golden servants. Emi sure can go up against Gilgamesh. Okay, it will tell me. Thank you. Yes. Alright, it only took us an hour, chat. We're back on track. It only took us a fucking hour. We're back on track, boys. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're on the new ending thingy. We yap too much. We do. I'm sorry. I sparked the Tsukima conversation, and then we kept talking about it. And yeah, we just kept fucking talking about it. How to pack it up. Nah, not yet. It's too early.
あれ
Boop, boop,
おい
boop,
何してるんだ
空を見ていました。それとこの家を。いろいろありましたから、ずっと覚えていられるように心に焼き付けておきたかった。
That's already different, right? Her voice reflects the determination that she might never come back, even greater than mine.
そっかできればずっと覚えていてくれ
Like a humble request of her from the windowed hallway.
はい。では私からもお願いします。
Clap, clap, we did it, fucker.
あなたたちは私が守る。ですから必ず二人でこの家に戻ってください。
You got it.
必ず戻るよ
Fuck, you got it. That's the only answer I can give now. I'm going to destroy the Holy Grail. When that happens, Saber will leave too because she's a servant. I'd like her to stay here. She seems to have an attachment to our home. But that's a rule she can't break as long as she's a servant.
ちょっとそこ何してんのよ。時間がないんだから急ぎなさいよね。
Tosaka, we're having a moment! Do you understand what that means? No? Didn't think so! Always bagging us from the front door. Alright. Luca seems to have finished preparations already at the gate.
ではシロ。
あ
Yes.
あ決着をつけに行こうセイバー
Thank you for that gift, Lana. That, yeah, I know what you mean. Too good for this world. You got them right. Chat, what's your favorite Saber? What's your favorite pairing with Shiro? And why is it Saber? Turn off the last lights. Leave the house with Saber. No problem. The night is quiet. In the garden, under the starry sky, the illusion of a girl gazing up at the stars still remains. Shinju. I want serious answers here, man. To be fair, they all work. I'm not actually a stickler for which route's the best one in terms of like the romance partner, like Saber Shiro, Tosaka Shiro, or Sakura Shiro. Like I'm just asking. My favorite's Saber and Shiro, but it could change though. Like, nothing against Tosaka and Shiro, nothing against it, but it's like, okay, I see them more as like best buddies than romance partners, but that's just me. Maybe we see them they could do better as just being close friends than that. I don't know, finish the game and I'll give you an answer. I don't know, man, finish the fucking game and you'll know. Direction is set. It's going to breach through a temple from the front gates, while Tosaka and I will infiltrate from the back of the mountain. The plan to have Saber enter the temple slightly sooner than us to draw Gilgamesh' attention. Use the opening to sneak into the rear of the temple from the back, stop the Holy Grail as soon as possible, then back up Saber. Then I'll counter Gilgamesh's normal phantasm with my projection, see if we can close in and finish him off. That's our only strategy right now. Oh, if we're doing this fight now... I don't know if we have... We'll see. They are all good choices, and they all have their upsides. Very unique insight into post-UBW Ren. That's fair. That's what I mean, it's like... All of them are fine. Like, I don't hate any of the actual pairings. It's just that the mod I personally chose is Saber Shiro. That's just what I personally picked. But I could easily be swayed for Sakura Shiro. Like, maybe not Tosaka and Shiro, but I could understand what's actually... Just like you said, Angelo, like, with Rin, the old mirror couple dynamic, exactly, like, their dynamic is really good. But I don't see that in a romantic way. I see them as just, like, being super old best buds. Like, they're just old buds, you know? Butt heads, makes a few flirty jokes, everyone flirt a little bit once in a while, just for the joke of it, just for the hell of it. But nothing goes anywhere. That's how I interpret them, you know? That's how I interpret their relationship. Like, I tell you with your homies. Friends just like flirt every once in a while, just for the fun of it, right? Just like, hey, you're looking pretty, hey, looking pretty nice today, you know? Things like that. You just flirt with your homies. That's something everyone does. That's how I see Tosaka and Shiro. But I can understand if someone actually does see them as a romantic couple. That's completely fair. But yeah, Saber Paddling share with their ideals. Yep. Written with their old married couple dynamic. And Sakura, she brings up a more personal struggle for Shiro. Which I can't comment much on the Sakura thing. And Sakura and Shiro, because I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, remember, good to see. There you go. Chat, we are yappers. Holy shit. It's fine though. It's fine. It's what it's about. It's what yapping. It's what it's about. There's a barely intact path in the hills behind the temple. For second place, really? We'll see we'll see what happens when I get to it. Those who scales the slope as sure as if she'd scoped that area beforehand. At night, the mountains are dark and sinister. The mountains are inviolable and spiritual ground, so it naturally repels us. While the dark mountain itself is dangerous to human hikers, it also embodies a sacred realm with high spiritual purity. However,
尋常じゃないわね、これ。生臭すぎて吐き気がする。
not biased. Not biased, of course. Those got gags squinting at Rio Temple at the summit. Fishy is just her figure of speech. There's actually a fishy smell coming from the mountain. Yes, Shiro, I could have. Yes, man. I figured that isn't what she meant, but thank you for pointing that out. I couldn't tell. It just feels bizarre. The air feels uncomfortable and lukewarm. It sticks to my skin. Life energy in the air feels so raw. I can tell if I'm breathing when the mountain's breathing. Even hallucinate that we're hiking up a giant intestine, not a mountain.
今更だけど、シロ、体の調子はどう？
I feel pretty good, actually. Suddenly, those guy asked me how I was.
いや、調子はいいんだが、悪いというか、正直持て余してる。
I tell them my honest feelings. This much magical energy, 10 or 20 projections would be a piece of cake. You can compare it to putting a jet engine on a worn-out plane. I feel like I can't relax as if I'll spring a fuel leak and explode if I lose focus.
うわ、贅沢な悩みね、それ。けど、ちゃんと成功してよかった。
Yeah, like, bro, we are
初
overflowing
めてだ
here.
ったから心配だったのよ。
心配？もしかして、本当は綱渡りだったのか？
Yes,
あの儀式って。
she said it was, yes.
家庭じゃなくて、その後の話よ。
Hmm?
シローに分ける魔力とセイバーに取られてる魔力のバランス。二人分の掛け持ちなんだから、セイバーの出力が落ちてるのはわかるでしょ？
The anime kinda has the mana sharing process, but this doesn't? What do you mean? We saw them do it. As in, putting on the magic crest and all that. So what do you mean the mana sharing thing?
そうか。そうだよな。
The
じゃあ、
six?
セイバー、思うように戦えないのか？
Ufotable didn't include that. If there's something I remember from the Ufotable anime, it's that they didn't do that. They did what we saw here. They followed what the remaster did. Or the real Naruto version. Unless you mean the Dean anime on it, which in that case, yes. That did, well, has it in a way. If you mean topless Shiro and Tosca in her blouse and all that, we watched that. That's exactly the same. Yeah, it was wild. I don't remember, but I'm worried about what you saying that. I don't remember, but you said that makes me worried.
あのね、甘く見ないで。
I'm not.
そんな不手際はしないし、セイバーに比べたらシローに分ける魔力は小さいからなんとかやっていけるわ。
Alright.
ただ無理は効かないの。今のセイバーは一回しか聖剣を使えない。
聖剣が一度しか使えない。
Ah, fuck. She can't use it on Gilgamesh. At least there was no phantasm to destroy the Holy Grail.
じゃあセイバーは切り札を封じたままでギルガメッシュの足止めをするのか。
Bro, how?
ええ。だから少しでも早く合流しないとまずいわ。セイ
Alright.
バーがギルガメッシュを止められないと判断した場合、聖剣を使うようには言ってある。
I gotta make sure it doesn't come to that point.
けど、そうしたらセイバーに後はないの。セイバーの聖剣でなければ聖杯は壊せない。
I mean, you say that, but like, if she does, okay, like Totsuka, as far as I'm understanding how this monitoring process works, if she is forced to use it against Gilgamesh, meaning, theoretically, let's say it kills him, right? Can't you then just stop giving Shiro energy and just pour all the magic energy you have into focusing on Saber so that she cannot, you know, fucking die? Can't you do that? Or is that not how this shit works? Because that sounds like how this shit should work.
だからその時は、
Because then she said she is specifically giving Shiro less than Saber. So can't you just give all of it to Saber if it's needed? He holds his breath. Who, me? That happens. Nah. Prepare to use the sacred sword knowing that she'll disappear afterward.
遠坂、それは。
仕方ないでしょ。これはセイバーが言い出したことなんだから。私が止めたって彼女は聖杯を壊すわよ。
Well, yeah. Toto doesn't look at me as she murmurs. Damn it. What a fool she is. This is just as hard on Tosaka. She doesn't want Saber to disappear either. Then
急ごう。ギルガメッシュにセイバーは渡せない。
当然よ。私のセイバーだもの。あんな奴に殺させないわ。
real. Run up a game trail. What do we need to do? I know what we need to do. Stop the Holy Grail as fast as we can and go sell things with Gilgamesh. Unlimited interlude works. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mountain is rumbling. Dark clouds shroud the sky, and the trees seem to tremble nervously due to the tremors. Sarah watches it all from the mountain gate. She sensed as soon as she felt the noxious, indescribable aura oozing from Yudo Temple. No interludes. The Golden Sword isn't the only one waiting at her at the top of these stairs. Well, I'll get a Bay Harbor interlude, man. Fucking really, yeah. Cause like, holy shit, so many interludes. Something a Baron lies and wait for her and her allies. She can't make any mistakes up ahead. The summon is going to be the place where they die. She will be the one to face the threat of death. She hopes the other two can survive this ominous realm. For their sakes, she can't afford to hold back. She can fire her sacred sword twice. So Tosaka just fucking lied! Hello? What? So Tosaka just straight up lied to Shiro. Why did she do that, huh? Wait, she didn't? She said she said she could only use it once. And now I'm being told you can use it twice? Who the fuck she did? Yeah, it's They didn't specify. That's on the game. The game didn't specify. Keep reading. I'm just saying, her words, not mine. Her words, she can only use it once. That you can't use it on Gilgamesh. Alright, got it.
構わない。元より
Like,
捨て身でなくてはかなわぬ相手だ。
keep reading the backlog? Oh. Buddy, I don't know what you want me to read, man. It only says once. I don't know what you want me to read, man. Yeah, they're telling she can only use it once. That's what Tosuka told me. So that's what I believed. Because they say, no, she can't use it on Gilgamesh. We need her to use it on the Grail. So then she can't use on Gil. She can't fight Gil without her trump card. Right there. It says once. It says once. She can only use it like 5 lines down. Yet, Saber says she'll use her Sacred Sword once she determines she can't stop Gilgamesh. But if she does that, she's finished. She can't destroy the Grail. They literally say, okay, if she can't beat Gil without her normal phantasm, she's forced to use it on him. But then she can't use it on the Grail. I know I'm illiterate, Minun, but when I see something that's weird, I will point it out. I know I'm illiterate at times, but that doesn't say what you think it says. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. This is being very specific. Cannot use it on Gil. Do not use it on him, or else we cannot destroy the Grail. Tosuka says only once. This dialogue says we can't use it on him. 5 more lines? Oh, bro. She'll disappear if he uses it. Yeah. Sorry, man. It's once. Tosuka said it was once, and the game acknowledged it as a one-time use. And then Saber says I can use it twice. I'm being gaslit. You're not! You're not! I'm telling you what it is I'm seeing. There's enough indication that she can use it twice. Like, that's what it says. Tosuka tells you it's only once. We get one use. And then that's it. And then Saber tells me, nah, I can use it twice actually. Like, what? That's what I'm being told. From Gilgamesh, the King of Heroes. She said Saber has to use it once because she doesn't want to disappear, but again, the phrase is off-putting. I don't know. It's the fact that they're specifically saying, because they say, if it's okay, if Tosuka was talking about the fact that we have two, okay, if Tosuka meant we have, if her wording, despite how weird it is, meant we have 2 Excaliburs we can use, one as an emergency, one as like, you know, use it to use it, and one as the last resort emergency. Why would she why would they say this, that she can't use it on Gil? If she has 2 shots, why do they say that they only have one then? Why do they keep saying it's 1 shot, can only use it on him, can use it on him, can use it on him, has to be the Grail? Like, we know she's gonna disappear, regardless if she destroys the Grail. So I don't get why it's suddenly a concern. I mean, okay, I get why they don't want it to disappear. I get it. Yeah, I get it, but it's like, yeah, the second one kills her, but if the second one is used on the Grail, what's the point? Why should I give a shit when the second one is meant to be used on the Grail anyway? Like, obviously I should care because, like, no, I want Saber to stay, which I do, obviously. I want him to stay. That's gonna work out. I want her to stay. But if the plan is for her to destroy the Grail with her noble phantasm, but the second one kills her, what is lost? That's what I'm not understanding. What is lost? That's why I'm pointing it out. With the information I've been given, this seems unnecessary. It's like, I get it. Don't want to use it on him because the second one's gonna kill her. But like, if she uses it on Gil, gets rid of Gil, uses the second one to Grail, well, great. We lost nothing. Profit. 2 for the price of 1. Profit. Like, alright. The only way to defeat the man with 1,000 known phantasms is with a decisive strike from her sacred sword.
じゃあセイバー30分経ったら始めて
Yeah, the phrasing is so bad on that one. Holy shit. True, it's not. We've seen it doesn't work without Outlaw anyway. True. I don't know. It depends on the fan translation, because not that the fans are always, not gonna say that they're like the one you should factually follow. I usually say you should follow whatever the official translation is, because that's the official one. But then you have the MiHoYo console releases, and it's pretty shit, and then the PC one actually have to fix the problems. But point is, if the fan translation for Real Natu, original state, not whatever, describes the sequence differently, then it's a translation issue. It's something in the localization got messed up somewhere, and they fucked up wording. But that's how I'm interpreting it. That someone said something wrong. I don't know who's correct now. Either Rin is correct or Saber's right. I believe Saber's word more on how many she can use because it's Saber. She knows her own body better than anyone else, obviously. So if she tells me to my face, I have two uses. Okay, I believe you. If Totsuka told me she has 1 use, I'm like, okay, I mean, you're the master, you can feel these things out, you give her energy, sure. But Saber says she has 2, alright man, you got 2. I believe it. But yeah, it's probably, I assume it's just an issue with delocalization. Saber breathes in deeply and considers her condition. A breeze blows from the summit. Begins up the stone steps once the ill wind begins to shake the trees. As up the steps in a single breath. So she stepped foot on the stairs, the enemy would have realized her assault. The last servant she needs to defeat should appear within the temple grounds. She needs to get there as fast as she can and defeat Gilgamesh before Rin and Shiro arrive. She isn't defying her master's orders. She began her assault after 30 minutes, just as Rin commanded. She enters the temple grounds earlier than expected and engages Gilgamesh. That isn't a violation of her orders. She just deviated from her master's projections in the course of protecting her master's life. While the air from the summit is putrid, she's in a gust of cleansing wind that cuts at the root as she cuts at the rod as she ascends the steps. Take less than a minute to reach the temple. That should put her about 5 minutes ahead of Rin's projections. You're plenty of time to end the battle with Gilgamesh. She runs, enduring the ominous chill from the mountain gate. Like a silver speeding bullet, she races toward the summit. As she comes up the gate. She didn't mean to stop. She comes to a sudden halt. I checked. So who's right? Well, I can't say who's right, who's wrong in that situation, but it's like, okay, what does it say? Sweat coats her forehead. It's the same. So we're back at square. I'm just gonna start believing that Totsuka's fucking stupid then. I'm just gonna start believing that Totsuka's dumb. How about that? I'm just gonna start believing that. Whatever. I don't know, something funky. Terry gets up at the mountain gate in astonishment. Can't be that bad. Wait a minute! I thought you were dead! Yeah, Rin says once, Saber says twice, that's as soon as you say yes. That's what I get that. That's where I'm caught up in, like, why does it matter if the second one kills her if she can win with the first one? But yeah, for our sanity's sake, let's move on. Tosuga was wrong, Saber was right. She has 2 shots, but Rin didn't account for that, I guess, or didn't want to consider the second shot because she wanted to use the one, so she doesn't disappear, I guess. Smooth voice cuts through the night. My glints out the 5-foot-long sword. Yeah, but if she destroys the grill, she's going to anyway. That's where my confusion comes in and why we should matter how many shots she has left. But I guess I'll see where the story goes, right? Allegedly, I'll see what the story. Everyone tells me, like, the game keeps telling me if the grill's destroyed, servants are gone. So I'll keep playing the story. Obviously, hey, see what happens. Enemy that shouldn't be here. Stands at the top of these steps. Yeah, what the fuck? Hello, Kojiro? You're awesome. I love you. You stopped, like, every servant here. But, like, the fuck? That would end against Spider-Man moment. Real. It's the guy who stopped every servant in the fucking battle so far. Unscratched. It's... Bruh, what are you... Same thing, man, same thing. How are you here? It lacks its usual grace. You face an enemy, an obstacle that shouldn't be here. That fact robs her of her composure. Just built different? He fucking is. It's strange. Yes, it's strange! His voice is delighted yet cool. The swordsman seems completely unchanged. It's back to the ill wind from the summit.
なぜここにいるアサシン。あなたはキャスターが呼び出したサーバントだ。キャスターが消えた今、あなたがとどまっているはずがない。通常のサーバントならばそうであろう。だが、私は地と特殊でな。この身を縛っているのは人ではなく、この土地なのだ。
He's bound to the temple, not caster.
お前たちがマスターと呼ぶよりしろ。私にとってはそれがこの三門ということになる。
How does that make sense? What are it?
土地がよりしろだと。いかに魔術師といえど、実体を持たぬサーバントにサーバントは維持できぬ。サーバントのよりしろはこの時代のものでなければならぬらしい。
But I can gather it, though.
メギツネは私を呼び出し、よりしろにこの土地を選んだ。故に、私はこの三門にのみ出現するサーバント。召喚者であるキャスターが滅びたところで、この三門がある限り消えることはない。もっとも、それも日雇いに過ぎんがな。メギツネが私に与えた魔力はおよそ20日分。その限度がいつか、お前ならば見て取れよ。
You have a 20-day limit of magical energy, and you fought off Berserker, Lancer, Archer. Like, what? You fought off all these fucking servants on a 20-day expiration date. Jesus Christ. How is he not a grand servant, bro? Like, what the hell? How is he not a grand contender? God fucking damn. Someone explains in a sing-song voice and lifts his right arm. His elegant garment, his pale arm is transparent like glass.
見ての通り、夜明けまで持たぬ身だ。20日の刻限などとうに過ぎている。ここまで持ちこたえたことこそ行幸と言えよ。
She looks up at the swordsman in shock. His aura emits neither bloodlust nor hostility. It simply demands combat. He desires opponent's duel to the death, irrespective of victory or loss.
私と戦うために残ったというのですか、
You promised a rematch, remember?
言わせるなセイバー。口にすればつまらぬ言葉になり下がる。
Assassin chuckles. See if we can understand this swordsman's reasons. She doesn't have time for this. As she hurries, her arrows will revive while she's fighting Gilgamesh. No, in the worst case, I'd arrive first and be forced to engage him without her.
そこをどけアサシン。あなたに門番を命じたキャスターは消えた。もはや門を守る意味などあるまい。
Taylor takes a step forward. However,
いいな。もとより私に戦う意味などない。
it declares that a duel will begin if she proceeds any further. The tip of his long katana is pointed at Saber.
そう、戦う意味などない。私には初めから何もないからな。英霊としての誇りも望むべき願いもない。
Damn, bro, it's depressing.
いや、そもそも私が呼び出されたこと自体が間違いなのだ。何しろこの身は佐々木小次郎などではない。
You're not what? What do you mean? What do you even mean by that? Saber's extremely confused. Sasaki Kojiro. Oh, Kojiro Sasaki, excuse me. That should be this servant's true name. The assassin has just admitted that he's an imposter.
そう驚くことでもあるまい。佐々木小次郎というものはな。
Oh,
もともと正体のない架空の
they
剣
just
士
say
なのだ。
Sasaki Kojiro. What the? Okay, I thought it was Kojiro Sasaki. I thought Kojiro was his last name, but I guess not.
実在したとされるが、記された記録はあまりに不鮮明。ある剣豪の敵役として都合が良い過去を捏造された。人々の記録だけで剣豪とされた人
A
物。
certain renowned swordsmaster. I wonder who.
確かに佐々木小次郎という男はいただろう。物干し竿と呼ばれる長刀を持つ武芸者もいたはずだ。
Honestly, yeah, that's weird. Is that like you made Arthur real, Medea real, or Medea real, Heracles real, but Sasaki? Nah, that's fiction, bro. That's fiction. He's not real.
だが、それらは一個人のものではない。佐々木小次郎という剣士は、引き立て役としてのみ作られた架空の武芸者であったはずだ。
架空の英霊ですが、あなたは
So what does this even mean for servant summoning? You can summon fictional heroes? Like, what? I mean, I get FGO shows we can summon space probes even with Voyager and all that. Caster rules, I get that, but it's like... Yeah, I do understand that.
そう、佐々木小次郎だ。佐々木小次郎というから、それを被るに最も適した剣士が私というだけの話だ。
This is where it gets silly. Oh.
私に7度ない。読み書きなど知らぬし、名前を持つほど余裕のある人間ではなかった。
What?
私はただ記録にある佐々木小次郎の秘剣を披露できるという一点で呼び出された亡霊だ。偽りのサーバントであるこの身は長くは持たぬ。故にキャスターも使い捨てとして扱った。
What the?
そうだ。意味など初めからないだろう。
And yet you want every single one of them.
たとえここで偉業を成したところで報酬はすべて佐々木小次郎に与えられる。私には何も返ってこない。無である私にとってあらゆることは無意味だ。
This is not to action because they really wanted to have Musashi fight Kojiro, but while Stay Night said that Kojiro doesn't exist. What do we do? I don't know.
この身は自分すら定かではない。 佐々木小次郎という役柄を演じるだけの名のない使い捨ての剣士に過ぎ。
Longsword sways. Swordsman created as a fictional character stands in Saber's way, prepared to fulfill his role.
だがその私にも唯一意味があるとすれば、それは今だ。
The solution makes up bullshit about Kojo from another alternate universe exactly the same as actually real. Oh. Of course. They needed some excuse to sell him for marketing purposes.
無名のまま死んでいった私にもし望みがあったとしたら。
Sasuga Nasu-san. Amazing. I'm sure the nameless swordsman would have dreamed of facing a superior swordsman, something he was never allowed to witness in his life.
朝日
He's up for sword. There's no persuading this foe. My recent response to a swordsman ready to lay down his life is to meet him with steel.
では始めよう。なに、元より花と散る頃に、その最後にそなたで迎えられるのであらば、これ以上の幕はあるまい。
His long sword sweeps through the air. Saber sword parries the moonlit blade. Katana suddenly changes direction. She uses her strength against this man. She won't be enough. She won't be strong enough to face Gilgamesh at the summit. She also can't afford to hold back against the assassin. No. Can she win even if she goes all out against him? Yes! You're a proper master now. Yes, you can! Actually, it didn't matter for the other characters. Now think about it. The katana's attacks grow sharper with each swing. Fictional swordsman. Master of the sword with no noble phantasm. Who fight on equal ground with heroic spirits. She must settle this duel with him. Interlude out. Just that Ro's just that guy. He really is. Summit's close. We'll arrive at the back of the temple grounds once we climb this hill. Should be a large pond there, untouched by humans.
見えた。あともう少し。
Yuga climbs the slope, pushing the branches aside. Watch her back, keeping an eye on her surroundings. And then, just as the slope levels out onto flat ground, we come face to face with it. Random ass grabs the true magic. That's fucking true. Some random ass no name, random no name managed to actually in some way attain second true magic. Fucking incredible. Oh, that's oh.
なんだこれは。
That's awesome, dude. It's a squirming hunk of flesh. Being enshrined in the center of the pond seems to arrive and beg for help as it spews rotting black liquid around it. How big is that thing? The flesh hunk is slowly getting bigger. It's like a floating island. Pond water looks muddy and sticky as if it were an oil spill.
嘘だろ。あれが聖杯だっていうのか。
Yes. Daily dose of man-made horrors beyond my human comprehension. Beyond human comprehension. Let's go. This is so awesome, dude. I read my gaze, feeling uncomfortable. Breathing in that thing's exhaust and went through the forest. Energy spew of magical energy, polluting the pond. This blood isn't colorless magical energy at all. That dark stuff is a visible curse. Looking at the black mud gives me chills. Curse breaches my retinas. Hammers a single cold command to my brain. Oh.
聞いてないぞ。あんなのどうやって。
Stop it. Flesh hunk is about 30 meters away. The pond is shallow. Walking through the water shouldn't pose a problem. Pushing our way through the black mud would be suicide. It's a curse that erodes the minds while looking at it. Go Angel will be weakened and drown before we even walk a meter.
あれ破裂寸前よ。元からああいう形なのかどうかは知らないけど、器があんまりにも小さすぎたんでしょうね。中のものを抑えきれず、器を壊して溢れ出ようとしてる。
That's great, Tosaka, really, but I don't think Gilgamesh fucking cares.
器を壊すって、それは。
神事が聖杯になってるなら、神事を壊すってことでしょうね。ほら、見える？あの山の奥。
Right, I guess we have to save him, huh?
シローなら確認できると思うんだけど。
I thought Tosaka's line of sight. In the rotting and growing flesh hunk, you see something that looks vaguely human. Is he getting crucified? Torn clothes and a naked body. Ugly muscles ripple under the skin, putting the body to the flesh hunk. It's like the shape is different. It's a bizarre image, like a bunch of grapes shaped into human form.
シンジ。顔は見えないけど。
You're right,
あの
Angelo.
背格好は間違いない。
But we have to, unfortunately, it seems.
で、生きてる？
I don't know. He isn't dead, but I don't know if you can call him that alive.
息はある。体だってまだ。
He's still breathing. It said I can see anything like human limbs.
やっぱりね。もともと今回の聖杯は人型だった。なら人間っていう部品を利用して動かすってことでしょ。神事は合わないからああなったみたいだけど、基本的に聖杯は宿主に生きていてもらわないと作動しない。
けど、あれは破裂寸前なんだろ
Yeah, the boy killed him.
核になっている神事を壊すって。
それは仕方なくよ。そうなったら聖杯も何もない。ただ聖杯によって開けられた穴からあの得体の知れないものが溢れてくるだけ。
Yeah, I don't want that, so come on now.
だから逆に言えばまだ間に合うわ。聖杯は起動しているけど、願望機っていう本来の姿になってなければ壊れてもいない。あの金ピカは穴だけを開けるって言ってたでしょ。
True.
あいつの目的は聖杯を起動させて器だけ壊すことなのよ。そうすれば
今みたいにあの得体の知れない泥が際限なく溢れ出てくる。
True. So time to consider it. We pull Shinji out of the flesh hunk and stop the Holy Grail.
トサカ、あの泥なんとかできるか。凍らせちまえば上を歩けそうだけど。
無理。ただの水ならいけるけど、あれはもう呪いに加工された魔力なのよ。形になった魔術を凍らせるなんて、
Oh,
そ
brother.
んなの氷結専門の術者で難しいわ。
そうか。なら、あとは。
You have to pray for good luck. The option is to cross the pond before the curse corrupts us and extract Shinji.
そのままで行く気？無理よ。あなたじゃいいとこ真ん中で飲み込まれるってば。
We got a better
や
idea?
ってみなくちゃわからないだろう。もう時間がない。セイバーも今頃あいつと戦ってるはずだ。ここで躊躇している暇は。
We'll run and move to protect Tosaka.
これは驚いた。
Uh-oh.
まさか、三度もその不出来な顔を見るとはな。雑種。
Gilgamesh sneers at us. Hey, yo, chill. Yo, chill with the weapons, man. Hold on. I just got here. Hold on. I'm lost. I'm a lost cat. I just got here. Hold on. He appeared by the pond instead of the temple. As if he predicted our moves.
ギルガメッシュ。嘘。なら誰と戦ってるのよ、セイバーは。
The words indicate that Saber's engaged with some other enemy at the moment. I don't know who that might be or how she ended up fighting them. So time to consider that right now. Facing the worst possible person. This is the strongest servant whom we were supposed to take down as a trio. Now he's here. Looking at us without Saber.
何？セーバーは不在か。
I didn't sleep, damn.
それではただ殺すだけか。
Maybe you should try again, Crisis? Several chill oozes from the sea of mud. Buzz radiates from the man in front of us. Well, no. It's just sleep's important, and I know you have, like, school assignments and shit. So I'm just trying to give you actual, like, good advice. Little phantasms hang ready and wait behind him. One wrong move and he'll skewer us.
いや、それでは芸がないな。本来なら有無を言わせぬが、今回は特別に許す。せっかくの客だ。そのせいにわずかばかりの猶予をやろう。
I get it, but sometimes you just gotta do it. I know.
猶予だと。
Fingers tense up. I glare at the enemy. Magic circuits are open. Line up 14 blueprints, as I can manage. He snaps his fingers. I replicate as many swords as I can. At least that Tosa get away.
なんだ。言われなくてはわからんのか。
What? You was doing, bro? I don't know.
眉が帰るまでの数分、そこでかかしになるがいい。あれも見届ける者が俺だけでは寂しかろう。
The fuck are you talking about?
この行く末を最後まで見届けるというのなら、そのせいにも意味がある。
So you want us to just stand and watch as this thing fucking pops like a zit? That's what you want us to do? And listen to that. Our objective is to stop the Holy Grail. There's still time and we need to rescue Shinji from that flesh hunk.
そうかよ。悪いがこっちは。
あんたの言いなりになんてならない。今すぐ密会に行ってあんたの聖杯を止めてやるわ。
True, like you didn't prepare any food for watching this damn thing, bro? I can't believe it. 3,990 points, bro. Gee. Who's ready for the next fighting game session? I can finish. Tozuka takes the initiative and stares down Gilgamesh. His lips twist into a smile. The laugh sounds like when someone decides to kill the person in front of them. 10 command spells on you? Ah, shit.
待て、トサカ、それは。
シローはここであいつを止めて。
Huh?
無茶だって分かってるけど、セイバーが来るまでなんとか持ちこたえて。シンジは私が責任を持って引っ張り出してくるから。
You want to fight now? Put heels go. There you go.
張り出してくるって、お前。
分かってるわよ。あんなんでもさくらの兄貴だし、見殺しにはできないもの。それに、助けられるのなら助けるのがシローの心情でしょ。
Well, yeah, but we can always make exceptions. We can always make some exceptions to the rule. It just so happens that Shinji was the first one to be the exception. Dare use my own spell against me, Potter. Fucking same. Kill Shinji, thank you. Exactly. Leo starts to run toward the dark lake. She's going to go into that mud as is? Classic Gil laugh, but what the fuck is that sprite, dude? What is that goofy ass sprite for real? What the fuck is this?
なんだその滑稽さは。俺を笑い死にさせるつもりか、貴様ら。
Such unsupervised children. Now, why did you have to say it like that? Why is that the description you have to give? That guy. Laughs condescendingly at Tozuka's determination.
何がおかしい。
なんだ。お前はおかしくないのか、雑種。
Okay, why does Gil go from the ugliest sprite known to mankind, ugliest sprite ever seen, and then to this, bro? Cute ass, bro, handsome. The fuck? Just like him, really. And then he goes to this sprite. It's like, bro, look at this handsome guy. Hold on. Look at this handsome guy. Wait a minute. How does he do it, chat? How does Gil do it? Ugly ass laugh into that. Like, bro, how does he do it?
とんだ三流どもだ。あの呪いの中を進むだと。サーバントですら耐えられぬ呪いの渦を人間風情が踏破できるとでも思ったか。
Loki. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro went from the ugliest sprite I've ever seen to an actual cutie patootie. What the fuck? How'd he do that? He actually looks. I actually loved. Okay, this is my favorite Gil sprite. There you go. If you want my favorite Gilgamesh sprite is, it's this one.
私の底を甘く見ないで。この程度の呪いで染まるほど弱くないわ。
Also, chat, take away his hair and imagine the fucking size of his forehead. Because holy shit. Look how fat his head is. His head's so fat. I think the guy's bipolar or something, right?
それにね、私たちはあんたみたいに反霊体ってわけじゃない。ちゃんと生身のある人間なんだから、むざむざ飲み込まれてたまるもんか。
She's obviously bluffing, but Tozuka might actually be able to get across if she says so. Like she said, Tozuka Rin isn't so weak that she lost or cursed like that. Kinda is true. He just likes anyone and anything. Ford of a king.
そうか。ならば好きにしろ。
Yeah, this one doesn't hit the 7 without the smile. This one's okay. This was fine. The other one with the closed eyes and big grin, that's better. Crude grill, true.
俺はそんな真似は許さんがな。トレス。
Nah, don't even. Sword shoots forward. Sword flies toward Tozuka's defense back to skewer her. Nah! It's instantly deflected by my concho when I step in. I breathe heavily. I made it. Although I had prepared myself, this was the first time I had been able to project so quickly. Thanks to Tozuka's magical energy. This way, I might be able to. On and off for Trace? I don't quite get it. Bro, who are you scaring with this pose? Bro? I'm sorry, who are you scaring, bro? Murderous rage fills his red eyes. A projection triggers him to get serious. More phantasms behind his back increase in number. He did not fucking like that shit. He says it when he copies something he doesn't? I don't know. Yami heard Tozuka's concerned voice. Don't look back and keep my eyes on the enemy with Constro at the ready. He can't do that, man. That's all I say to her. Well, you could not. It's not splashing water. Is it an issue? It is. It jumps into the sea of mud without hesitation. I'm going to protect her. I won't allow a single noble phantasm to reach Tozuka. Damn fucking right. Take a step forward. This must have ticked him off. Golden Sword takes his eyes away from Tozuka and focuses on me. Or Gil could just stop being kind of cocky and just absolutely blast like a fucking maniac until he hits her. Could do that, but Sono phantasms point toward me. He ignites his murderous intent like a sharp blade.
その前に貴様には思い知らせる必要があるようだ。薄汚い贋作者。その身をもって真偽の違いを知るがいい。
He pours his own treasures without reserve. 2 weeks ago. Fucking real. The longsword slashes the darkness. As in free reels a nearly 2-meter long sword, and Saber is still unable to step within range. She can't avoid it and falls back. This is between the two sides does not shrink. There's 1 meter between Saber and Assassin. That distance is enough to prevent Saber from even running up a few stone steps. She bites her lip. Also, this song banger, what the hell? She doesn't have the time for these skirmishes. The opponent is typically someone she can beat best in strength. Probably not, yeah. She can overpower him if she used the full amount of her magical energy and her sword. Just one blow. If you just withstand that one blow, she'll easily be able to hold him down. Main armor and leg. She doesn't show she's sustained a few scratches. There won't be another attack. And when she receives the blow, she's confident she can step into Assassin's range and cut her down in two. Cut her enemy down in two. And yet, that first blow manages to get to her neck. There'll be no way she can overpower him. It's the kind of blow that this servant in front of her can execute. So restrained. There are always blows that are meant to take one's life. It could have ended at least like day 5. The only possible way to prevent that is to retreat. She's at a positional disadvantage. She can't turn and attack from the side. Enemy skills to prevent her from moving forward. Thus she can't step forward. She needs to reach the temple compound alive. She stands there. Shiro and Rin are going up against Gilgamesh. If she slays, one of them might die. Or worse, 2 of them are already. She runs. She has to dispel the ominous imagery that pops up in her mind. Rushes up the stairs. Go, Saber, go! The trajectories collide. Seeing her rush up with abandon, then swings his sword, not at Saber's body, but the sword swinging down toward him.
さすがはセイバーの剣。数回程度ならば耐えられると思ったが、一撃で曲がるとは。
Damn. Sparks fly. They try to push each other out of the way as sword and katana clash. Yeah, pretty much. He's done that a lot of times now, yes. Says katana's fragile. While the katana may be able to cut iron in two, it's made by humans. It cannot compete against her sword. Her sword, which was forged and created by non-humans. If struck from the front with force alone, the long katana will surely be shattered. No. Knowing this, Assassin made Saber retreat by parrying the sword and going for her body instead. Okay, I guess the answer is yes. But Assassin blocked her attack. No matter how well trained, how tenacious Assassin is, Katana would not be able to fully defend against Saber's blow. Longsword that cut Saber's blow is not bent at its core. At this rate, he can no longer maintain a sharp advantage. Lanza could kill Archer and Saber in the first day of the war if they had ordered him to just observe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about Saber because of the whole, like, she could, given her, I forgot what it was, her luck stat, I think? Because of her luck stat, she was able to, you know, outmaneuver Gay Bulk. But Archer, yeah, Archer be cooked. If Lance was able to go all out. She asks herself as she pushes back Assassin's long katana. Hesitation creates an opening. There's a reason Assassin blocked her sword. If he was a tail once, basically she would have been out of the way. Yeah. But she realizes that reason. He's standing in a particular position. He's standing in a different position. Two, one standing at the top and bottom of the stairs, not level with each other. Not realizing it, Saber's body shifted to the side as she was forced to stand on a flat footing. This is a repeat of last time. Standing level with each other. So footing to wield the sacred sword. Or secret sword. I thought it was sacred. Here, assassin able to execute his magical blade. Swallow reversal. Or Subamigash. The three arching blades encircle the enemy. The target has no chance of defending or evading. Ensures that the enemy is killed. A chill. She shudders from the chill running down her neck.
Asashi, Kisama.
Saber's strength leaves her. She can push back right now. And she is superior in strength. She can knock down Assassin and finish him off as she runs up to him. Or she can just run up toward the temple gate. The outcome was going to be the same either way. She disengages. That thing is going to come. Then she knocks him away. Or as she rushes in for a final blow, exposes her back to run up the stairs. Magical blade will be released. It will be over for her. Which means she can't push forward. Only let herself ease up and match an assassin's stare.
良いのか、力を弱めて。これならば、私の方からお前を弾き飛ばせるが。
Sisa looks at the cornered seer with satisfaction. There's nothing callous in his mannerism. Swordsman with the long katana is simply admiring the determined look of his opponent, who is seeking to recover from a hopeless situation.
このために自らの武器を傷つけたのか、アサシン。
無論、拉致が開かぬのでな。勝負をつけに来た。これならば、以前のお前に戻ろうと思ってな。果たし合いの最中に、後のことなど考えるな。
Okay. She holds her breath. Assassin's words tell her that he sees right through her. That does not sound insulting. Uh-oh. The compound is in flames. Sounds of swords clashing and breaking. There's no doubt it's the sound of Gilgamesh and Shiro fighting.
どうやら縁も竹縄というところだな。こんなところで門前払いを受けている場合ではないぞ、セイバー。
アサシン。
Saber grips her sword tightly. She puts magic energy into her sword in an attempt to repel the obstacle in front of her. But she can't. This very moment is her end. She breaks the distance between herself and the assassin. She will be walking into Assassin's scheme. She grits her teeth in frustration. She wields her sword that is infused with magical energy. She's unable to do anything. There.
何を迷う。お互い、やるべきことは一つだろう。
The swordsman says it clearly.
アサシン。
もとより、我らは役割を果たすためだけに呼び出された。
Buddy, we just started the year, man. Would you calm down? We just started the year crisis. Come on. Give it time.
私がこの門を守るように、お前にも守るものがある。ならば、迷う隙などあるまい。
One thing? I don't know about that. Don't forget, Fate Extra is this year. You tell me they're gonna delay one of them just so the one can release? Don't forget now. Fate Extra is also this year. The Fate Extra game. You said this year's Holiday Extra release. Yeah. The new one. The remake, yes. That's this year. So they could that's what I mean. They could very well do Tsukihime PC this year. They could. There's no only one release a year type shit that they're restricted by or would do. It's just they haven't had multiple things in the pipeline for a while. Called Fate Extra Record? Yes, it is. It's a remake of the first game.
セイバー。時間がないのはお前に限った話ではない。
It looks very good. If I say so myself. It's coming out this year? Yeah. 2025, yeah. Pay record, yeah. We know it's this year. We don't know when though, but it's this year. Yes, sir. And we will be streaming it, chat. So best be ready, we will be streaming it. There's no pretense in his voice. This is the first and last time the fictional swordsman speaks the truth of his heart. His wish is to have a fight to the death. That is the swordsman's wish. His reward for getting summoned to this age and guarding the gate this entire time. Cannot wait. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not like crazy extra Fate Extra fan, but the remake looks pretty damn good. And hey, Archer's in it, or Emiya, right? So I'm interested to see what see more of that. I have. Fuck yeah.
確かにお互い時間はない。
Yeah, please, Saber. As a secret boss, yeah. So, but that does I mean, yeah, for like a scenario. A mission power that gets released blows back assassin. Goes back about 2 meters. Saber does not move, though she is within assassin's best range. She runs to the temple gate, nor toward assassin. Oh. Are you done hiding your sword? She unleashes her seal. Her sword is revealed and Saber confronts assassin. There's no hesitation in her eyes. She will use her entire strength if need be. Her eyes declare she will use all her strength to defeat the enemy in front of her. Words will be exchanged from now on. Imaginary swordsman slowly readies his long katana. Uh-oh. Readies his strongest sword technique against the greatest enemy of his life. One last bombing gush. Okay, we did have to go back to this. Walks through the sea of rotten flesh. The lake is not even a meter deep. The sticky mass of flesh is accumulated at the bottom, so she only sinks in knee deep. You chose to do this, Tozo. You didn't have to. She grumbles on her labored breath. Every step she takes gives her chills. She's stepping on a mass number of bugs. Rotten flesh clings to her skin. Rotten flesh that clings to her skin is unmistakably rotting flesh. She stops to harden around her. Shakes them off with all her might and keeps going. There's no way someone could stay sane from wandering through this content. After all this, slaughtering a cow should be a piece of cake. She thinks defiantly. That's how she's getting used to this. Under so much pressure, she has to think of this as work, or else she wouldn't even be able to move. At least she won't sustain mental damage this way. Oh, maybe a little bit. She can't endure this with just willpower alone. Each step forward, her body heat rises. Rotting flesh immediately invades her nerves the moment it touches her leg. As she tries to push them away, the poison has already accumulated her body. Assaulted her body, excuse me. Curses. Malice is tangible. It's like a disease. I can tell. One would fall ill if they touch it. Evades the nerves and robs the body of its strength. Boils the brain. Every step taken is a step closer to fatality. One person would stop moving after two steps and fall into the pool of flesh. It's unknown what happened afterwards. Doesn't want to think about it if one suffocates or simulates to become a part of the flesh mound. Can't think straight. Can't She now has a fever of 40 degrees. Feeling body threatening to fall over. She pushes on, desperate to move forward. Totsuka didn't jump into the pool of flesh without a plan. She swallowed her 2 remaining precious jewels, and using all the magic energy she saved up to create a defensive film over herself. This curse really is a crystallization of pure magical energy. You should be able to repel it by surrounding yourself with a strong magical energy. In theory. Vision blurs. Her assessment was correct. It was way beyond the scope she imagined. The jewels she swallowed to put up the fence were no better than the sheets of paper covering her. A human can go up against this corruption. There's nobody who can avoid getting engulfed in here. And strength was her only support system to survive. And actually, she did jump into a sea of fire. It wouldn't affect her since she's protected by her gems. The moment she starts complaining. Oh. She gets angry at herself for even mentioning it and gains her vigor. Looks, it's not true. If it's not true, she can't crack a joke like that when dealing with something like this. A feverish state. Listens to the clash of swords behind her. Can't see the two anymore. She'll lead the battle away. They drifted into a corner. Either way, the battle between those two seemed to have moved on to the temple grounds. She runs. Not fast enough to walk. She loses her feet anyway. Pushes herself through the decaying flesh. She breathes heavily as she reaches for the lumps of flesh. She moves up crawling. Feels the mounds of flesh. Lets her body lean into the pulsating ground. Yeah, Ark is a mini boss. Or it's a secret boss of some sorts in Fate Extra. Just for fun. No reason. It's just for fun. I expected that, right? This is much more disgusting. The fear that invaded her nerves cools off rapidly. She puts her finger on the red grounds. It seems it's a black mud, but it has a form. Damn, really? That just leaves? Hell yeah. Something that came out from the Holy Grail. Took form using magical energy. An incantation that should not exist in this world. Oh shit. She murmurs in amazement. She tries to make sense of it but stops. Now is not the time. So the one thing she needs to do. Exactly. She gets up and runs up to Mount of Flesh. Mount of Flesh is a floating island above 50 meters in diameter. You couldn't see it in its entirety from the bank of the lake. The surface is folding over multiple times to the mountain, like a mountain range. Where's Shinji, bro? Very depths. Mato Shinji is there, eating him on the flesh. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Another time, though. My reason to stay awake. Well, I have work tomorrow, Crisis. I don't have a reason to keep staying awake. Why would you do this? I have work in the morning. That's why. It's an easy day, but yeah. And trust me, chat. Trust me, chat. I don't know what the battle's gonna entail, but like, it needs my full attention. I want my full attention on this battle, bro. When it happens tomorrow, I need my full attention on it. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you had fun. This is a very good section of the game. Spending an hour trying to catch back up again was a bit interesting, but it was fun seeing some of those earlier scenes again, and I'm looking forward to next time. So chat, keep it brief. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the whole wide world. I'll just get Jordy same time, same place next time. Well, you might see the end of Fate's Day Night. I don't know. Who knows? Probably not. But yeah. So long, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.